Sleep. Alright. Game has been saved.
Greetings to you.
Hey, buddy.
I solved your problem. Ah, my drinking problem.
No.
No, not that one. I should think not, since I don't have one. I meant the poacher. I dealt with him. I found him and hauled him off to the bailiff in Troskevis, like you told me. My, you don't waste time, lad. If I had a few more like you, I wouldn't have a care in the world here. Ah, not worth mentioning. Right. How about another one? This poacher pisses me off.
Thank you, mate.
Even more than the last one. So I hope you'll help me with him.
I'll help.
I'm ready.
Where shall I look for this poacher?
Where does this poacher hunt? Under the candlestick, where it's darkest. A short way from here. Around Vidlac Pond. That's why I don't go far from the lodge, see? The problem is, it's a damn big area. Almost all the northwestern woodlands. And it's uphill and all. I get it. What should I do with this poacher? Same as last time. I know we have a poacher around here. Only I haven't been able to catch him. If you can find him, catch him and take him to the bailiff. I'll sleep a lot more peacefully, see? Right. Find him, catch him, bring him in.
Yep.
Is there anyone around here who might know something? Ask the tanner in the valley. Or even better, ask his neighbour, the fisherman's wife. She'll tell you twice as much as that old soak. Right.
I'll go find him right away.
Right. I'll take a look around Vidlac Pond for the poacher. Thanks. And good luck.
Nettle. I can always use nettle. Okay, I'm gonna change to the hammer. Let's go. I'm too overloaded. Piss off. No. Cooked apple. Cooked bear. You dry all your herbs right. Yeah, bro. You told me to. Up here. I dried most of them.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Night, dude. See you. Catch you next stream, eh? I'll probably stream tomorrow night as well, so I'll see you then, if you're willing. Do. Hello, Dana. There he is. Good boy.
I'm trying to track down a poacher who's hunting around here.
That's an important mission. But sorry, I don't know nothing about it.
I want to ask you something anyway.
Better me than the neighbours anyway. Especially Pavlik's old woman. Have you talked to her?
No, I haven't spoken to her. Why?
That's good. For sure she and her old man would tell you I'm the poacher.
They would? Why?
Those Pavliks ain't very nice folk. Old Pavlik ain't too bad, but that wife of his... I don't know why, but all of a sudden she thinks I'm the root of all evil.
Because you
I
are
see.
the root of all evil.
I imagine it's not easy living next to them. Still, I'd like to ask you a few questions anyway. Maybe you know something that could help.
He knows
you
more
like?
than he says. Yeah, I know. How's the trade
How's
going?
trade?
It's going well. There's demand.
Who do you sell most to?
Depends. I take everything to Troskovitz and there I see what's what. But the better hides go for fancy shoes and clothes. Things for the gentry and that.
Where'd you get the hides? From some suspicious fellas in the forest?
No, I ain't like that. I have an agreement with the huntsmen and their hands, who bring me what they hunt. But it's not that often. They don't bring much. And not the best stuff neither. More often they bring me hides from the village. They butcher animals and skin them and everything is processed. I do the hides.
Alright, so do I say I don't believe you? DJ? Because I feel like I don't believe him because... Yeah. If you run around the side in the workshop, you can get in the roof and see all the evidence that he has a lot of trophies. Way more than he should be. Legit. Okay, I don't believe you.
Something's fishy. You aren't afraid to put your hides on display. Like it's a front for something else. Something you can't show everyone.
I don't know what you're getting at.
If someone took a look in your workshop, would he find anything unusual there?
No. All I've got in my workshop is a few more hides.
All right then.
Hmm.
Why did the Pavliks hate you so much?
I don't know. But if Prague was to go up in flames, the Pavliks would run straight to the
Okay,
bailiff
so I
and
should have
swear it
gone
was
to
me
Pavlik.
what did it.
Did you have some falling out with them?
Nothing I know of. We never talk much. I'm not the kind of fella that's at the centre of things. I like my peace and quiet.
Still seems odd to me though.
You're telling me. At least you don't have to live next to them.
Thanks.
I'll go and talk
That's
to her.
all.
Quit talking and talk to these guys. That's what you're gonna say.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
I'm here on Gamekeeper Vostatek's authorization.
The gamekeeper, you say? What would he want from me?
I'm looking for a poacher in the area. Would you know anything about that?
Ah, I see. My wife can tell you more about that than me.
All right, thanks. I'll go and ask her right after.
Well, prepare yourself. She's got it all clear in her head from the first moment that she saw the tanner next door.
The tanner? Can you tell me any
Okay,
more?
go to the workshop
Like what,
first.
exactly?
Okay.
Thanks. That's all.
See you later, my friend.
Workshop first. Is that what you're telling me? Workshop first or wife first? Okay, let's go wife. I'm here anyway, so I got the wife. What is this one? Is that something? No, that's Poppy. Okay, wife. Is that the wife?
Vostatek charged me with rooting out the poacher causing trouble round here. Have you seen or heard anything suspicious?
You bet I have. The tanner's the poacher.
I've already talked to the tanner. He had a feeling you'd accuse him.
Too bloody right.
Poaching's a serious accusation. Are you sure he's the poacher?
I'm sure. He earns much too much coin for an ordinary tanner.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean he's poaching, though.
He's rolling in it. He can't have that from honest work.
It's true.
Why else would he head off into the forest every other week, eh? If it ain't him, it's someone in league with him. Someone who lives in Witch's Copse.
Witch's Copse?
There's a path behind our outhouse. If you go along it for a while, you'll come to a cross in the forest. And north of that, there's this big clearing. And Witch's Copse is beyond that. Folk are afraid to go there. It's guarded by old pagan idols.
That sounds like the
Interesting.
place I want to go to. Deal with the poachers in the forest near. Okay. Do you have any actual proof?
Have you got any proof that the tanner is poaching?
Did you see all them hides?
The tanner's a tanner. So he has hides. What of it?
Exactly. You saw he ain't afraid of putting them on show. Even buckskin. He knows if he puts them on show, nobody'll question it. He wouldn't be so suspicious. But you know what I'd like to know? What's he got hidden in his workshop, eh? Apart from hides.
Have you seen him poaching with your own eyes?
Have you ever seen the tanner poaching with your own two eyes?
I haven't actually seen him, but I'm quite sure it's him. I just know it. I'll gladly confirm it, even to a judge.
I'm afraid that won't be enough when there's no material proof.
Why do you hate the tanner so much?
Where does your hatred for the tanner come from?
I beg your pardon? You come here asking questions, and you're impertinent to boot.
Keep your hair on.
Sorry, I didn't mean it to sound bad.
Is there an 11th commandment? That I have to love every vagabond who moves in next door?
Got a fair
I couldn't
point.
give a damn about him, if you want to know. He lives like a king, and he never done us any good. And he's always making nasty faces at me, like, haha, look at you, you beggar.
I understand. He's a bastard.
Aye.
I know who it is. I've seen this by accident on YouTube. But the tanner isn't exactly innocent. Adjacent in this. Yeah.
So the tanner does well.
It's
out of
Cape
his
on, I know
trade?
that.
Does well.
And
He's
everyone
on the
should know that
pig's
by now.
back, and no one ever made that kind of coin out of tanning hides. It'd be a miracle if he wasn't guilty.
Or maybe he's just very skilled.
Very
Skilled my
skilled.
arse, you numbskull. He's a puffed up idiot, a botcher, and a bastard.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Be sure and check him out. And don't forget he's a crook.
Thanks for
I'll
the
bear
tip.
that in mind. Thanks for the advice and all the information.
You're quite welcome. Justice must be done.
I agree.
Take care now.
Okay, now to the workshop. Now to the workshop. I want the cobbler's kit. I don't know what that does. Is this the workshop?
The tanner said he's only got a few hides here. So what are these trophies doing here? I'll have to have another chat with him.
My dear antlers. May as well get some. I'm gonna sell back the antlers to them.
What do you need?
Trade.
Show me your wares.
I'm gonna sell that.
I've got a feeling you're trying to sell me stolen wares. I'll have to knock it off the price, friend. So how much do you want for it?
That, and a little tip.
My, thank you kindly.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
It's alright.
I'm here again on account of that poacher.
I see. What's on your mind? Found anything yet?
You could say that. If I remember rightly, you specifically said there aren't any trophies in your workshop. Just a few hides. Then I take a look, and what do I see? Antlers and a whole lot of hides.
Well,
I'm sure you've got some nice lies prepared, but they won't do you any good. Let's hear it then, Tanner. Or should I call you Poacher?
no, that's not how it is. I'm no poacher. I admit I make a bit of extra coin from better quality hides, but that's all. I never poach nothing.
So how do you explain it? They'd envy your antler collection even at Trotsky Castle. Where did you get them all?
There's this fella. He came to me a while back and told me he'd have goods to sell, and that we'd both make some coin out of it. So we made a deal.
What did this fella look like?
Just a normal bloke, youngish, dressed like anyone.
Can't you be any more specific than that?
No. But he didn't look like a poacher. He didn't have a bow or anything.
Well, that's a great fucking help. And do you meet this fella regularly?
No, I only saw him the once. When he came to see me, we agreed it would be better not to meet.
So you haven't seen him since then?
No.
Where can I find the poacher? I heard he hunts somewhere to the north, in the forests around the pond.
I don't know exactly. I didn't want no one to see us together, so I came up with the idea of a stash in the woods. It works like a charm. We have a place in the woods where he leaves the hides and I leave him money. I check it every few days and take the hides.
And where is this stash of yours?
Well, it's just a hole in the woods with a cover.
Right, and where is it?
Northwest from my house. And there's an old resting place with a wrecked cart. There's a stream runs past it, and a few paces above it there's some boulders and a fallen tree. That's where you'll find it.
Okay.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around the stash? Something that might lead to his camp?
I don't know. I don't go wandering in the woods. Mostly I'm...
And do you have any idea where I might find him?
His camp must be somewhere north of our stash. There's a path that leads into the forest. He marked the path with some signs. I wanted to go along the path once, but it's so damn twisty I'd end up getting lost. But this fella surely uses it for a good reason.
I suppose I'll just have to find him myself. That should do. I'm going after the poacher. I'll start with that stash.
I'd be glad if you didn't mention it to Vostatek.
We'll see. But you better not be lying to me. It could have unpleasant consequences for you. And you can be sure that Vostatek will be the first to know about it.
Alright. Now. Over here. The hell is that? Find the cumins. Herb woman. Alright, now I need to go over here. North. Do I follow this?
Good.
Yeah, I haven't found the cumins yet. Am I going the right way for the poacher? There's the cart. Okay. Northwest. Tanner. Poacher seeks stash in the forest. Poacher puts in the skins. A stream runs past an abandoned resting place. Stash is just above that. In an uphill, the stash is nearby the path. Apparently I just have to stick to the path. Alright.
Good dog, Mutz. Show me.
Go, show me.
Look what I have for you.
That's the
Search.
stream. I need to go uphill. It's up here somewhere. Other side of stream. Boulders. There we go. Found that. Where are you, Mark? Come here.
Search.
There we go. That's cool. I like that. I really like that. That is a cool mechanic. There's... Can I take the Tanner to jail and arrest him?
What's that you got? Nice camp. All these hides and gutted deer.
Eh? Fucking hell!
Gamekeeper Vostatek has been looking for you.
What does he want? The garlic I harvest here?
He wants us to go and see the Troskovitz bailiff together.
I ain't going. I'd rather croak out here in the forest. So keep your distance.
The nice way or the hard way?
Listen, I want to give you a chance to think again about what you're doing here. You may have had a good run, but that's over now. So take it like a man and stop talking bollocks about garlic.
Kurva.
Yeah, buddy.
So it really
Success.
is all over.
Arrest him.
We're going to see the bailiff.
All right.
I've got another poaching lowlife for you. He chose the forest round Big Black Pond.
No, please.
It's too late for begging. You're for the noose.
Ah. That does not sound nice.
Scum.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by
Okay.
one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh grapes.
What do you mean more?
That we found some I've been digging up, and that's about it.
That sounds interesting.